but they think they can get away with it, you know. I mean, they don't. This is all because they want to develop, you know. They want to make condominiums on this land.
Well, they're turning this into a trailer park for a year and a half. They got a contract from the owner of the property. So they leased it for a year and a half to make it a trailer park, and then everybody's got to leave again.
Wow.
But they're going to pave it and gravel it and put some power and water.
That's what they say.
That's what they're saying.
I wonder who's going to get to stay here. I wonder how much they're going to charge, though.
And I'm sure
If
somebody's got
you don't have,
nice
if you don't
contract.
if you don't register the RV or whatever,
started down here.
no insurance, you can stay.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of it.
They wasting all that money instead of helping people register them things first.
Exactly.
You know
Because
what I
we
mean?
know that costs money.
Every time we try to get ahead, they tell us to move, and we have to get out of everything, or we lose everything. It's real
How come
stressful
they don't help
living
the
out here.
people to register the damn things?
Right.
Pay the DMV fees and all that bullshit.
Exactly.
Yeah, they should
If
give
they
us a
pay
big
less
raise or
money,
something, you know?
paying for the lease, and nobody's gonna stay, so
Yeah.
they save all that money.
Exactly. Well, I know when me and my mom were sleeping in hoopties, like we didn't have the money to register them. That was real.
Pulling all the RVs out of here.
You know, and then you got citations that you end up getting because, right, you on the street. It's like a endless feedback loop.
Yeah, you can register and then you have to have insurance.
Yep. And then insurance runs $3,000 to $5,000 a year.
I thought that was a
And
lot.
you know what? If somebody have their RV registered and insured, why they would want to stay in a place like this? They can move around.
That part.
They can move around.
That
Even
part.
the guy that has registration and insurance, they tagged him, and they're throwing his stuff out if he doesn't move it.
What?
Yeah.
Whatever.
So it don't matter. They're still gonna tow your shit.
Yeah.
Right. Did they tell, they give you guys warning on this? What was the situation?
2 weeks.
Did they tell you anywhere else you can go?
They've got an RV park, but it's already full.
Yeah, right.
But you have to have insurance,
Yeah,
registration.
Yeah,
and
or you
all
can't go in there.
I know. So that's an impossible for poor people. Like, come on now.
Right.
That was one of the pushbacks that we had even for the churches that are doing it. Because a lot of them are like, you can't come in here unless you have the reg and insurance. I'm like, who's got that? Half the time you on the street, you can't afford that. You
We
can't
had
even.
that, they wouldn't be kicking us out.
Exactly.
that. What I'm saying is, if they come and tell you, okay, here we're gonna help you with the registrations and all that.
Yeah.
Spend the money on that.
How,
Not on this.
how long you guys been here?
I've been
A few years.
years.
Really? You didn't hurt nobody? What? They.
We've got people that don't live here bringing stolen vehicles in here. And the police won't chase them into this property because they're scared to come in here.
Oh my God. Whatever. Yeah, this is just BS. This is the violence called sweeps. If you tune in into Poor People's Radio, we out here at the site of more sweeps violence on these occupied indigenous streets. Folks having to move, having nowhere to go. There's our
Yeah.
brothers here.
Register your vehicle and move in over there, or they're gonna put us in a little tough shed, a little backyard tool shed.
Yeah, who's going to be able to live in that? What do you think of the
And
tough
then you got
sheds?
restrictions. You
That's-
got curfews. You got to be
That's
in by a
like
certain
back in the
time.
Holocaust.
You can't have guests.
You know, they put you on a fucking cage
Yeah,
with a lot of restrictions. You can do nothing, actually.
you can't leave the property for more than 2 or 3 days or something like that. I'm not sure what the law is, but
No visitors, no nothing.
No, it's an open jail. There's no question about
pretty
that.
much it's kind of like it's turning
You know?
into a mini prison.
Yep. Well, this is indigenous territory, and they should not be acting like they own it anyway. Selling and buying people's, like, I'm sorry. This is a site of genocide, and this is another form of genocide.
They're all here because they kicked them out of all the other encampments
That's right.
and just drove them all over here.
That's
They
right.
get kicked out, they come here. They get kicked out, they come here. So they all kept coming here and coming
All
here.
these
Now they're going to
fucking
kick everybody
all
out.
these fucking developers, they coming from out of state, buying all this land, building all their so-called condominiums. I call them chicken coops.
Right? Billion-dollar condominium
Yeah.
project.
And kicking everybody, all the poor people, where they're gonna put them at.
What would you say is residents of Oakland, what do you think is a vision? Would you like liberated land to build your own? That's what we doing in Homefulness.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. We have the right to live just because we don't have money to pay this lie called rent. That don't mean everything.
You know, Silicon Valley, the property value just skyrocketed.
Well, apparently Google and Apple just gave $1 billion for housing. So hey, here's a spot right here.
Yeah,
Buy
but-
this house, this
Yeah,
land.
but they put the money in their pockets.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Where's
there's
that
supposed to be
money?
$900 and some million that was granted towards the homeless, and they're saying $900 million.
That's right. So we're putting out a challenge on these
95
digital
million.
streets.
95 million?
Google and Apple
95 million.
and all the other digital street colonizers. Buy land in Oakland so we can create our own. I didn't say you run it. You don't need to run us. We can build our own and be peaceful. Any last words for Poor People's Radio, guys? What do you think should happen today? They leave us alone?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we can dream and we can vision. That's real
Yep,
too.
for sure.